Week 7.
Week 7.
Are you good?
I'm worried. It's the end, man.
It's the end, man. It's the not for you. It's the end of this draft, the popularity draft. But it's not the end of the drafts.
Yeah.
No? Listen, guys. We're gonna keep going, okay? Until you guys get bored of playing Pokemon, we're gonna keep going. Until Pokemon Showdown goes down, we're gonna keep going.
Don't say that. Hey, don't say that.
Listen.
Yeah.
Week 7, baby.
Week 7. Deaf people listen.
Blind people look. It's week 7, baby.
It's week 7.
Look, everybody. We're not gonna play around. We're done playing around.
Sugarcoat it.
No, I'm not. It's week 7. We have right here in front of us the battle that everyone's been waiting for. We're gonna go from, since everything kind of like worked out pretty great. Both of the two people who in dead last are fighting each other. Both of the two people in the place above, and then above again, like the people fighting for third.
Really?
Yeah, like it's perfect. So that's exactly how we're gonna watch these fights. We're gonna start off with Isaac versus Dwoo. And
A.K.A. Burgle, A.K.A. Silver with the capoeira.
The capoeira, yes sir. Both of these players are bringing back teams that we have seen before, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so, yeah. There's definitely some tweaks here and there on both sides. But we've seen all these mons before.
Mm-hmm. So, familiar faces. Isaac, that means that the draft is about to end without Isaac using 5 or 6 of his Pokemon.
Wait, seriously? Hold on. No. Fuck sugarcoating it. What mons didn't he use?
He didn't use, in his defense, he didn't use Charizard, and that mod is Charizard, so...
Oh, hold on.
He didn't use Decidueye, who is probably the worst starter.
Damn.
Aside from, like, the obvious Meganium.
Did he use Obstagoon?
No, he didn't, which is weird, because that's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a Gutsmon, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a Gutsmon. Let me see.
Damn.
No relation. Oh, that's the wrong one.
He's sitting there holding the flame orb, keeping the bench warm.
Yo, bars. And then, let's see. He didn't use...
Flygon?
I don't remember him using Flygon. He didn't use Aggron.
That's fair.
I don't remember him using Salamence.
Yeah, that's 5. That makes sense.
But he definitely didn't use Charizard or Aggron or Decidueye. Those 4, or Obstacle. Those 4 I remember, like, viscerally he hasn't used.
Well, we've been saying it. Like, Isaac very much picked the bonds that he was going to use for the draft and stuck with them.
Yep, and you know what?
Works.
It works, yeah. Now let's see if it works against Dwoo, who hasn't gotten a single win yet. And if I was him, I'd be worried about that Talonflame because it likes using Flare Blitz, and a few of his Pokemon do not like taking Flare Blitz.
Oh, fuck, yeah. He's maybe got Quagsire and Nidoking to resist it. And
even then, Nidoking doesn't resist it. Ground type doesn't resist fire.
Oh, so just Quagsire.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, everything else is either neutral or super effective, especially Scizor, who will die to it.
Yep, and worst of all is Hitmontop, who will die to Brave Bird.
Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. Brave Bird's going to deal with a lot of his other mons, too.
Yep, in general, Talonflame does defeat a majority of his team, with the exception of Quagsire. So this is going to be a tough game for Dwoo if he doesn't buckle down.
We'll see how he handles it then.
Mm-hmm. Overall, Isaac bringing a classic but strong team. Garchomp, just a great Pokemon. All of these Pokemon are great on Isaac's team. And he's proven that he knows how to use Lapras well enough, where she's also feels like a great mon for the draft. And then on the other side, Dwoo bringing a bunch of Pokemon that are all very solid, very strong. You used staples in the past.
Yeah.
But the question is going to be, is his strategy going to shine this time around?
Excited to find out.
All right, then let's find out, brother. Let's go.
Let's go, Slopper. Okay, Dwoo's already winning with the nicknames this week.
Not Slopper, bro.
It's
not like
Slopper.
Not like this. Not like this.
But will Slopper come out on top against this Gallade?
Yo. Okay.
That's a Augustus back again.
Yep, switching out to Augustus, a bug steal, meaning it does have a little bit of an advantage. Ooh, double resisting the Leaf Blade.
Was a good switch then.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Circle, that does a lot. But oh my god, the crit!
Oh wow, that crit probably mattered. Let's calc this to find out. Ooh.
Oh man, things are already going in Dewu's direction, as we mentioned before. Quagsire, kind of the last bastion against Isaac's Talonflame. So getting out of there and being able to tank hit and take down Gallade like that is huge for him right now.
Look, I'm gonna probably say like Adamant and
like
attack.
Mattered.
Yeah, I think that crit definitely mattered.
Otherwise, it would have been 2-ko.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. This has a way to count crits, doesn't it? Oh, here it is.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Even then, it had to be a medium roll. Like, goodness gracious.
Or banded, but I don't think I don't know if Burgle runs a band on that.
Maybe he does. I mean, he is the choice guy.
That is true.
Setting out Slopper once more. Just a good switch, I think. Setting up Quagsire in general against his entire team is always a good choice because he could switch out to something that handles everything else a little bit more reliably.
But not as well versus the Lapras, who I'm pretty sure we know has Water Absorb.
Yeah, and I think this is a switch, and yeah, it was. Shaman.
The Shaman counter.
It is actually very interesting. We talked about this with him, and I'll go ahead and quickly go over it. It's a Shaman counter. The reason why this one actually counters Shaman is because it doesn't need to run Assault Vest to counter it. All it needs is Covert Cloak. Then it can, with one Fake Out, it can then 2-KO by just using Triple Axle.
Oh,
yep.
That makes sense.
This Pokemon is surprisingly great. It's also got a base 115 special defense. Lapras setting out Protect and getting very
Fake Out makes sense.
Very smart on Isaac's part. Switching over to Talonflame, whose Brave Bird may be able to kill. Mach Punch comes out.
This is a surprising amount of damage, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking the Gale Wings at the very least, unless it's Flame Body. But here comes the answer. Ooh, that crit fucking mattered. That's half health off of that.
Oh, it's not going to be enough to KO him with another one unless he wants to knock out his own Pokemon. Lapras comes out and recover.
Oof. All right, no problems whatsoever. Here comes Quagsire to eat another Freeze Dry.
Or him on top, rather. And here comes the Protect, most likely protecting against the Fake Out. Yep.
Get some Deja Dewu right now. Back up to Talonflame, you get a click Mach Punch.
Stone Edge! Oh my god, what an incredible read on Dewu's part, getting the Stone Edge and actually hitting it, a different kind of miracle. But getting rid of Talonflame is massive for Dewu, as it's the one Pokemon that deals with everything on his team.
That's already a 6-4 advantage on Dewu's side, but here comes the second threat, Zero Aura. And luckily, Burgle has a couple of ground types to be able to resist this, and a Fairy Resist. That crit did quite a lot still, though. Zero Aura having nothing to deal with it, though. Both players switching out
to their most neutral Pokemon, honestly.
Oof. Risky play by Dewu. However, with Talonflame down, I suppose they don't need Quagsire just as much anymore.
Setting out Hitmontop to take a hit, since we see that it takes about 14%. And now it's going to protect. Oh, he's switching out. Do we get a Fake Out?
Fake Out, free damage. I mean, what are you going to do? Not click Fake Out?
Exactly, right. And then a Mach Punch to deal some serious damage.
Good chip. Play Rough will knock him out, though.
Yeah, that thing is especially offensive, not physically, but that Life Orb chip is going to screw that Zero Aura over. Ooh, here comes a Bullet Punch.
Going with the aggressive play, going out to get a priority move and knock out the Zero Aura, instead of what I was going to guess would happen, sending out the Quagsire to heal for free.
Yeah, absolutely.
This thing might be banded, actually. That's another Bullet Punch.
And that was a lot of damage to the Garchomp, too.
Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet takes him out, though, which is a free pivot in some way. Here comes the Fruit of the Loom, eating an Outrage, down to 6%.
And he gets the Spore
sending
off.
that bad boy to sleep.
As long as he uses Seed Bomb, he should be good here, because Seed Bomb does not make contact. Oh, but he's using Sword Stand. Yeah, this might be tough.
Uh-oh.
The unfortunate Wake Up.
Oh, no. Turn 2, I think, yeah?
That was very rough on him.
Tataru.
Yo, shout out.
Got a oof from Burgle in the chat. Okay, we're down 3-2. Daewoo can't fumble this now.
It's going to be very tough for him to fumble it, but this Pokemon just got Prankster. That is very bad news.
That's bad.
But he's switching out to Nidoking, predicting the Toxic? Yep.
Very smart. Isaac's run that set pretty much all 7 weeks now.
Giving Isaac a massive disadvantage here, absolutely playing the same exact way that he's been playing before. Substitute comes.
Sub.
And Sludge Wave breaks it.
Sludge. Sorry.
Another Sludge Wave to deal 40%. Unfortunately, no amount of moves are going to help him here.
I wonder if this Nidoking set has any setup whatsoever, because if not, then this might take a while, because that Sludge Wave is either going to poison or crit. Otherwise, we're just going to be here for a while.
Right, yeah.
Isaac's certainly proving as a player that we'll stay in with this Porygon as long as humanly possible.
Oh,
Although
also,
humanly possible is how many recovers that I have left.
Unfortunately for Daewoo, Sludge Wave will not poison. If he is running the most reliable Nidoking set, then that's definitely Sheer Force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Burgle going to switcheroo! Porygon got the shades on, and it's stuck in Toxic now.
Oh, this is a free switch for Daewoo. But he decides to stay in? Yep.
Yeah, nope, pivots, U-turn. Oh, that Porygon is in a really tough spot now without that Eviolite. Unfortunately, here comes the Freeze Dry. Slopper goes down. 2-2. We have a Toxic Whimsicott and a Nidoking. Switcheroo, what does it get now? Oh, the Lumberry! Oh, the Toxic Field!
That was kind of clean, Daewoo.
Oh, goes for the Blizzard and misses.
Unfortunately, the Blizzard misses.
Went for the... Yeah.
Yeah,
went for the
freeze dry. Yeah, freeze dry would have dealt a lot of damage, but here he's about to get hit by the energy ball, dealing 45%. Does freeze dry kill? He goes for Blizzard again.
Goes for Blizzard again.
Unfortunately, I think this is game over for him, though. Nidoking definitely outspeeds.
Nidoking's faster.
Yep. Nidoking definitely outspeeds, gets a Sludge Wave, and now Porygon can't use his general stalling. It's gonna run out of recovers eventually, right?
Yeah.
Goes for Protect.
Protect.
But this doesn't have any... First off, it doesn't have Eviolite any longer.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to take a fat hit from this.
Yeah.
Oh, crit! Holy shit!
Yeah, that crit was insult to injury, to say the least.
God, that ended like a fucking anime episode.
Yeah, for real. We saw Nidoking pulling his weight. Absolutely the GOAT of Daewoo's team here. Great shit on Nidoking's part. Great stuff on both players' part. They both played very well. But Daewoo definitely had the outplays there. Even though he was down to one Pokemon, you could see when his win condition was met, and that was when he did that switcheroo on Porygon.
Very smart and strong plays from Daewoo this match.
Yep. But let's go ahead and see if Daewoo can maintain his momentum. As we've seen, unfortunately, Daewoo does lose a lot of momentum when playing.
Yeah. Oh, so, go ahead and swap the viewpoints.
Yeah, of course. All right, let's go ahead and see Game 2.
Game 2. Strong lead, Scissor, Garchomp. We're in black and white OU right now. Just kidding, going back out to Slopper. Oh, this thing has spikes.
Sending out spikes and sending out the Toxic. So the question is really going to be, how is Daewoo going to deal with all these hazards? Does he have Rapid Spin on his Shaman counter?
Him on top?
Yeah. Because he doesn't seem worried about these spikes.
Yeah. He seems more concerned with taking out this Garchomp, but it almost seems like he forgot the Talonflame is still a threat on the enemy team.
No, I think he's absolutely fine here. He's going to go ahead and click and recover, and the Toxic will do the rest.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Daewoo was absolutely playing very smart right now. Switching out to Hitmontop, who we know can take these hits.
Oh, yeah.
And does he Rapid Spin?
Let's see. No, well, could still do it. Out to Gallade. Rapid Spin would be good here to Oh, yeah, it is a Rapid Spin. That's a lot of damage.
Yep, not only did it do a lot of damage. Oh, I think now he would have been faster, but he was probably worried about priority.
That's true. Circuit Sword. Yep, we've already seen before that does a lot.
Here comes another Fake Out. Absolutely doing stellar damage, but no longer faster, so he needs to be careful here. Oh, but with Mach Punch.
Just enough.
Very smart play on Daewoo's part. Very good patience, too.
We have the Talonflame counter. Eating up anything this thing sends out.
And unfortunately, Isaac keeps switching, taking damage from the rocks.
Yeah, Lapras being an ice type is not helping its case. Oh, it did a lot of damage to Breloom, but not enough to knock it out. Did he click SD? Nope, Spore.
Is Breloom faster here? That's the question. Yes, he is.
Yep, it is. Oh, Lumberry, right.
Oh, he forgot about the Lumberry. That's tough. Doing a nice little fake out. Yep. And a Mach Punch should kill here. But he goes for Stone Edge. Yep.
The Perish Song meaning Hitmontop has to leave, but gotta do so anyways as he pieces out with the Brave Bird.
Yep. I think, does Dewu have a win condition here with Nidoking now?
Ooh. With that kind of damage, maybe.
Flare Blitz, unfortunately, taking it out itself. Zeraora comes out now, but I don't think this thing has any moves. I mean, if it clicks close combat, that might be pretty bad, yeah.
Right.
I don't remember if Poison resists fighting or not. I think it does, though.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? Yeah.
Porygon 2's got Water Absorb now. Damn, that Earthquake does nothing.
I don't think Dewu is going to be tossing out any Water-type moves anytime soon. Ooh, double Toxic. That is rough on poor Porygon, too, because he's just not going to be able to stall.
That's kind of his whole thing.
Or here comes the Switcheroo.
Isaac adapts to that. Switcheroo. Porygon 2 is now stuck doing Toxic. Back up to Zeraora. Did we U-turn? Moonblast! Oh, that's not super effective.
No, it's not. It's only an electric type. And the Moonblast does enough damage to allow the rest of his team to carry the rest of the fight. But it looks like all he's going to need is Tataru, baby.
Yeah, the Moonblast looks different now. It's actually a moon.
I know. It's great.
All right, it's just a matter of time for Porygon to die to Toxic now. As Nidoking cannot die to this.
Yeah, he cannot. He can't be Toxic, unfortunately.
I think this game is in the bag for Dewu.
Yeah, no, Dewu is definitely one here. Unfortunately, this is game over. No amount of recovery is going to help him, and ultimately, he's going to run out of PP anyway, so. Yeah, I mean, we can move forward to see how this ends, but the fact of the matter is we know how it ends, and Porygon 2 is down.
As Porygon 2 falls, we regret to say that this match is not sponsored by Big Stall.
No, it is not. Big Stall did not win today. In fact, it was good old-fashioned balance, baby.
It's Maine with the lobsters and the crabs, and Dewu with the first and probably their most important win on the board. As a fucking strong match.
Yep.
Like, really showed that he did his homework before fighting Isaac.
Yep. It's definitely what we've seen with the best players, right? What we've seen with a lot of the good players where they control the match, where they make decisions that always work in their favor. That's what we saw here with Dewu, proving he's a good player. He just needs a little bit more polish. So, overall, fantastic work, Dewu. And you too, Isaac, because you didn't make it free for him. You did not make it free for him.
No.
But
I mean, look at that. It's 0-2. It's down to 2 mons, I think, both times.
It was down to 1 mon last time, but
yeah,
like we said, Dewu did manage to, even though a lot of his mons died, I think it was all in the same vein as some of the other players where, it was purposeful. It was for him setting up his win condition, which is very important in higher play. And overall, I think is absolutely stellar. This is, without a doubt, one of your best performances, Dewu. And I think this is finally a performance where we can say great job overall.
Great job.
As the king of the thumbnails, it's good to see you win one because it tells us, you're not just a meme lord. I'm glad to see some genuine fight in you. So good job today. Absolutely my favorite one of your matches, without a doubt. So good stuff. And Isaac, you did good too.
Yeah, we don't mean to villainize you in this match, but you weren't the underdog here.
Yeah, you were not the underdog. You weren't the underdog.
I hate to say it like that, but
we love you, Isaac. We look. Sensei wrote commentary on everyone, and what she wrote for Isaac was, "You are really funny," and I really do agree with that statement. You stuck your guts, you flare blitzed, and we love that about you. So yeah, that's that, and that puts both of these players, I believe, now at I believe at 0-0. Or at 1-6 each.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So Zach did send me the stats already, so we'll go ahead and go look over those a little bit later. But for now, I think it's time that we move on to the people fighting for 5th and 6th place.
What do we got? Ooh, Guardian and Derpologist.
Yep. Now, this one is a little bit weird, but it's already been discussed. There was a second match that was lost for a brief moment, and they went ahead and played 2 more, the additional games that they needed to play. So, that said, we're going to watch Game 2 after these matches, but the games that are going to count are technically Match 1, Match 3, and Match 4. So they did 4 matches, but the ones that count are Match 1, Match 3, and Match 4.
Even in week 7, we can't escape a little bit of fuckery like that.
No, we cannot. It seems like we're cursed with it. Real quick, you want to give us a rundown of their teams, T?
Yeah, it looks like we got a Mimikyu. Maybe it's a normal set. Who's to say? With Guardian, it's not likely. We got Umbreon, who, does their thing. His mom out there. A Buzzwole, I believe, making his debut appearance. I think
we saw Buzzwole before. I don't actually remember.
I'm not sure, but either way, definitely a strong Pokemon when Guardian's piloting them in Unite. I don't know if they did use them before. I don't remember how they used them in battle, but we'll see. Hisui and Avalugg again, probably running the same Mirror Coat strategy. So we'll see how Derpologist responds to that. In particular, Tinkaton and Tinkaton for Sport and Vaporeon, which I believe was running a Whirlpool set last time. That wasn't very effective compared to the Suicune one, but I believe it's just because they ran them at the same time.
Yeah.
I could be remembering wrong though.
No, that's right. Unfortunately, Guardian picked a lot of water types, and generally Pokemon that were very weak to Zeraora when they fought Isaac. But this time, I think this team is very solid, very strong. I know I discussed it with Wyatt a little bit and helped them kind of like mix it up whatever they needed. So I think this team is very strong. And I will say there are definitely going to be some surprises for you in this team versus Derpologist. Go ahead and give us the rundown.
All right, so we got Overquill, Sweeps in the Rain. This fucking strong motherfucking Mon. I didn't realize how good this mod was, honestly, before I saw Derpologist use it.
Yeah.
I mean, I had one when I played main game Legends Arceus, but I didn't realize like you get the rain going and this thing just like kills everything in its ways.
Yeah, I mean, no abilities in Arceus meant that we couldn't see this thing actually perform really cool. And even though this Pokemon is RU right now, I believe, in a draft format like this is a Pokemon that's like A tier minimum. It's a really strong Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Got the Q on the tail and everything.
Yes, sir.
Next up, we got Meow. Got Meowscarada. Got that cat in him.
Yo.
Sorry, I'm gonna get up on my chair. I think a Derpologist used Meowscarada before, but I don't remember what kind of set they ran. My meta knowledge about Meow is probably a bit dated, but maybe it could be either a Sash Overgrow kind of set, really just like trying to just kill something or whatever, or it could be a choice. It could be a choice protein set, so it could just like hit a hard U-turn and get the fuck out. Good
thing about Meowscarada, and the same goes for pretty much all of the protein Pokemon, is it can run almost any set. Meowscarada in itself already has an incredible move pool, right? Access to stuff like Trick as well, making it very, very, no pun intended, tricky Pokemon to deal with. Hard to predict, making it, in general, flexible Pokemon in this sort of draft, especially a draft where there's no points, are really fucking good. And this Pokemon definitely has a lot going for them.
Definitely. Next up, we got your boy, Boom Burst.
I hope everyone hears that throat spray you did there.
Just got fucking hand sanitizer all over myself for that bit.
That shit was fire though.
But we got Boom Burst. Fucking strong special attacking Pokemon. I don't really know what else to say about it.
That's exactly
Malamar
what it is.
with the what?
No, I was just saying that's exactly what it is. Go on with Malamar.
Okay. We got Malamar with the contrary superpower, setting up for the final hour of week 7 of the Pokemon Draft League. Hey, what you doing? I can't see it anymore.
Oh, my bad. I was changing the music because I'm like, bro, these are the final matches. What are we doing listening to the lo-fi? We need some actual battle themes, bro.
True. But I remember the rest. Don't worry. We got Houndoom, who I'm honestly surprised with how much it's been how much promise it's been showing in these last few times that Derpologist has been running it, because I see this mon and I think, oh, that dog just dies, especially if back in the day when it mega evolved, where it got stronger in the sun and it died even faster. But like, I don't know, Derp's been like throwing this thing out and it's been just killing things with Flamethrower. I think it ran Nasty Plot beforehand too. So this thing is this thing can be dangerous under the right circumstances. I mean, it's a Doberman. Those dogs, you got to keep them on a leash or something.
Yes,
it's not
sir.
a Pitbull, mind you, but
which is crazy because I'm pretty sure both this and the Pitbull Pokemon are not incredible. But I think what we're gonna see this week, I think, might surprise you.
Okay. All right, and for this last mon, let me look it up before I say it.
Don't worry, it's not. It's not.
Oh my God! This thing sucks. It was UU and Ruby Sapphire. But that's it.
This mod is ass.
This thing NU, this thing PU, this thing stinky.
He literally had his better cousin, bro. And
It was
didn't
good
pick
in
it.
Sun Moon. I remember.
Yeah. It's still used in OU and sometimes in doubles because his ability is pretty cool.
Are their stats different? Or, no, they're the same.
No, they're the same. This is just an incredible type. Only weak to one thing. That's it.
Damn. And it's got an immunity. That's pretty good.
Yep. And immunity to one of its weaknesses too.
But no shit talking this mon, because it's got really high special defense, attack, and HP. Like this thing can really eat a hit.
And you know what?
And then probably give it back.
You know what the thing too is about Derp, right? Derp has shown us through Houndoom and through several of his other Pokemon that he can take a shitty Pokemon and bring a creative set that will play well. When it comes to sheer, like, incredible playing, not like being a good player, but just incredible playing, Derpologist took the worst Pokemon and, like, did a lot with them, you know? So I'm curious to see what Muck is going to do. I'm curious to see what Houndoom is going to do. I kind of know what Houndoom does because I saw the movesets and I really looked at them this time. And I think this is going to be a good match.
And we actually have a report in the back here that both Gliscor and Pukumuku were banned from attending this last week as they were caught with illegal narcotics.
Yep, I heard about that too.
You know how Pukumuku always has that motherfucking thing on him.
That's right.
And Gliscor is just been a troublemaker ever since he got sent to Ubers.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Gliscor, by the way. Hey.
Oh, he died?
Oh, you didn't hear?
No.
No, he didn't die. He's running Ubers right now, bro. It's crazy. That Pokemon
I was about to say, damn, Pukumuku, that's some strong shit.
Yeah, man. He got kicked out. He got kicked out of the OU club, and now he's like a B tier mod in Ubers.
That makes sense. It's a fucking strong mon.
Yep. All right, let's watch the match.
But real quick, jokes and off meta aside, it is kind of strange that Derpologist isn't going for Gliscor. I think this is the only week that they're not using him.
Yep. I guess they did not want to commit to the using one Pokemon all 7 weeks thing, which is fair.
It is fair. It makes for their team to be very offensive aside from Muck. So we'll see how they play at this match. Enough stalling, as you said.
Let's see.
Good luck, have fun for both parties as we start with Mimikyu and Malamar.
Hold on, we got some text here. I play it mounted in pass. I play it mounted in... Oh, they're fucking... I hate
Magic
these guys.
the Gathering.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Motherfuckers are drawing lands and shit. Why don't you tap some Trick Room? Wait, hold on. We're talking a lot of shit for what just happened. They both use Trick Room.
Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit, you're fucking... Trick Room.
What do you mean?
I activate Trick Room. I activate Trickier Room. This is the most Spider-Man fucking moment in the draft so far.
What's Team Turn 2 gonna look like? I play Spider-Man pointing at each other. Yep.
Results. All right, so we
got... both players buckle, going for a substitute and a Psycho Cut instead of Trick Room.
Yeah, I mean, realizing, unfortunately, that their strategy is probably the same. They most likely won't need it. Anyways, the Psycho Cut cutting through the substitute set up by Mimikyu, but Mimikyu with leftovers still has Disguise up. Mimikyu switching out to Umbreon, who can just be immune to the Psycho Cut.
But not immune to superpowers. That 60% is damage. And it's +1/+2. And it's toxic, which sucks, but not that much.
Here comes the Protect to deal some chip damage from the Toxic, and the superpower comes out. Does not get the stat ups.
Let me in!
Yeah.
Back out to Mimikyu, who will eat the superpower, but not with this Trick Room. Malamar now faster than Mimikyu within the Trick Room. Oh, did it go for a Psycho Cut again? Guardian is in Derpologist's head right now as Malamar is slowly and quickly now taking more damage from the Toxic.
Guardian absolutely in his head, messing around with him, uses Destiny Bond.
Destiny Bond, oh, not dead though.
Must have expected some chip damage and switching out to keep the Malamar safe. Very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Guardian with the switches, man.
Getting Tinka taunted now with Muck out. Back to Malamar as it's going down.
It dies.
Huh?
Yeah.
I suppose Derp's strategy should be to get rid of Mimikyu so that they could just spam superpower. Oh, the burn on Vaporeon. Luckily, this thing's a special attacker, as here comes the Ice Beam, which is eaten by Muck.
Yeah, as you just said, this thing has an incredible special defense, using Flip Turn to get out of there, pivot into Buzzwole. Pokemon that probably doesn't care about being taunted.
Yeah, I wouldn't taunt that thing. He could... Yes! Yeah, there's the EQ!
Buzzwole coming out with the EQ, bringing him down, not killing him yet, but now we'll finish it off, leaving Guardian with a 6-2 or a 6-4 lead.
It's looking scary for Derpologist here, as here comes the Protean-sponsored Flower Trick doing 0 damage, falling to 1 leech life.
Healing him back from that Toxic and now getting him at Swords Dance power.
Dangerous.
Switching out, not wanting to take the Flamethrower, knowing he is slower.
Dang, Guardian has a lot of smart switches this match.
Yeah, absolutely. Guardian is playing out of his fucking mind right now.
Oh, +4. Shit, the +4 nasty plot. If it lives this, ooh, this is going to be dangerous. Although I don't know what Houndoom could do against the Vaporeon, even at +4. I'd sleep it off, apparently. Shoot.
I don't think this is the play here, though, unfortunately.
No. Wait, this... No, never mind. I think Houndoom can get early bird in his abilities. So
yes. Yeah, that was his plan. But unfortunately, Scald did too much damage for it to matter.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This Vaporeon is very specially defensive investor. There's this Throat Spray.
Vaporeon just always been a very bulky Pokemon. Guardian sacking it, probably knowing that he doesn't need it any longer. Ticketon coming out and dealing crazy damage.
Ooh, speaking of crazy damage, that did not like that. Another Overdrive going to break that Disguise.
But it was actually really smart for Guardian. It kept the Disguise up for as long as they did. Overdrive dealing damage.
Survives the second one. Good. Trick Room, though. Mimikyu goes first now. Wait, no, it doesn't. I can't read. I can't count. What happened?
If I had to guess, Mimikyu probably used a minus priority move.
Oh.
It's also possible that Mimikyu itself was actually faster than this Pokemon, 273, and Mimikyu being around 330. Yeah, Mimikyu was probably faster, but it's not setting Trick Room up for itself, you know? Trick Room being a minus priority move, which, I think we're about to see. Is this game over?
Oh, this is going to be bad. Overquill kind of wants to be fast, and it's going to resist that. His Fang does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it must be Strong Jaw.
With the Rain Dance, though, Overquill is faster, but will it survive? No, it will not. As Guardian takes game 1.
Guardian taking game 1.
Out of his mind this week.
No, we're fucking ridiculously playing out of his mind. That was some incredible playing from Guardian and just absolutely stellar all around. All right, let's go ahead and peep game 2, shall we?
Yeah. I want to see how Derpologist can adapt to this.
This is going to be a tough one on the Derpologist's part, so let's go see.
Starting with Malamar again. Guardian does not switch this time, though, taking the superpower.
Setting up a substitute, allowing him to take another one of these if he can, but what is he planning with that? Oh, still buffing it.
Oh, recover. Okay. This is not the Miracle one. Ooh, okay, Derpologist actually finally read one of Guardian's read and hit the Psycho Cut, breaking the Disguise on Mimikyu. And another one! It's down!
Psycho Cut absolutely managing to get the kill there.
Oh, what's all that?
Oh, goodness. Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, Guardian talked to me about this. I told him what had happened. Guardian has never actually dealt with how the canceling works in Pokemon
Showdown. Yeah.
Yeah, the way that canceling works in Pokemon Showdown is it's on a buffer. Once you click cancel, if your opponent clicked the move within I believe it's about a second or so, the cancel will not go out. And in general, I do want to say this to everyone: this straight up sucks. This straight up sucks. He clicked cancel, but the biggest thing I need to tell everyone, and I need to remind this, Showdown shouldn't have cancel at all. Once you pick a move in the official games, you can't cancel it.
Yeah, you're stuck looking at that fucking camera zooming around on Magikarp's face and all that shit.
Yeah, and I know a lot of higher competitive players have always said we love cancel. It's great. It's a fantastic feature, but realistically, it shouldn't be on Showdown at all. And that's just kind of like a thing to kind of remember. That said, this straight up does suck. This has happened to me a billion times. I've lost games because of it. But Guardian doesn't play Showdown as much as me, so I get that. And that is definitely very upsetting.
We've unfortunately learned a harsh lesson on the final week.
Yeah.
You need to be resolute with your decisions, otherwise the ping will fuck you.
Yep. The only person you don't need to be resolute with is Zach, because he takes 10 years to pick his moves.
Yeah, turn the timer on, folks. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
But shoot, with that mistake, it looks like both Mimikyu and Buzzwole are down, and Malamar's out at +4 in attack and defense. So.
Yeah, this is definitely an instance of, I'm pretty sure he wanted to switch and he probably just misclicked. Misclicking and not being able to cancel just fucking sucks. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's just unfortunate for Guardian. But let's go ahead and see if he can make up for it.
Some misplays, but Guardian played out of their mind last round, so we'll see if they could adjust to this.
Just a knockoff to get rid of the metronome.
Smart. Send up the Trick Room now, though. Superpower still not enough to kill at neutral damage. But neither is the Gigaton Hammer.
Malamar has his win condition set up. I don't think anything can beat this Pokemon right now.
Especially in that Avalugg, but in the Trick Room, no.
No, unfortunately. Not enough damage to a Pokemon with 3.5 defense. He would probably need a special attacker to do anything.
Yeah, Toxic comes out, which will at least...
slow him down.
It's +6 now. Trick Room's gone. Psycho Cup. Fuck. Oh.
Oh, yeah. We saw what happened. Okay. 6-0 sweep on Derp's part, man. That was absolutely fucking crazy.
1-1 here with a reverse of what happened with Guardians Week 1, when they famously set up with their Harlucha and also did a 6-0 sweep on Isaac, I believe.
Yep. Christ, man. Definitely, like I said, absolutely rough on Guardian for the cancellation thing, but I'm honestly unsure as to what would have happened. Those superpowers kept on coming.
Mm-hmm. The roughest battles to watch are the ones where one mon gets set up and there's nothing to do about it.
Yep. This is another fucking 6-0 sweep too. We haven't seen one like these in a while either.
Right. But that's still just game 1. That's still game 2, 1-1, which leaves the final match for Dipologist and Guardian, and also the special bonus match, I suppose. Are we watching that? You mentioned it, but
Yep. We got to watch the real match first, and then we can watch the bonus match.
Okay, so this is the real final match between Dipologist and Guardian, 1-1. Let's see what happens.
Sure thing.
Being able to Toxtricity this time, and Buzzwole.
Oh, hold on.
Interesting. Oh, we got chatter.
Oh, we got chatter. Let's see. Also, I can help but to notice, are you playing anything else on your turn other than Second Mountain? Oh, yeah. Fucking Christ.
Yes. We've switched back out to Umbreon, and this thing's more physically defensive as opposed to its watery cousin. So we'll see as Derpologist continues, just keeps yelling at this damn thing, seeing if it can knock it down for size. 40% is nothing to sneeze at, but Umbreon can kind of just click Protect and Wish all day. I'm wondering if Derp will stay resolute and stay in, maybe hope for a crit, or just decide to swap. Oh, yep, swapping out.
Yep.
Here comes Volt Switch.
He said, "I'm
Fuck
done."
this. Toxic. Damn. Wait, that was a read on Guardian. Because Toxicity is a poison type.
You're right.
It would have worked. Damn.
Also, this Toxic doesn't super duper matter, but this Scald is definitely going to fuck him up, right? He has to switch here.
Switching the Meow. Guardian has some crazy reads this week.
Yeah,
I think
Guardian.
these two players must play each other a lot, right?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they do, yeah.
Yeah. If not in Pokemon, at least in Magic the Gathering.
No, they definitely do in Magic. These two are probably the two that hang out the most, aside from Guardian and Zac, who live together.
Brick Break, weird play, but knocking off the Assault Vest is pretty good for Derpologist. Unfortunately, it loses a Meow for it and gets a Buzzwole Beast Boost. Here comes Malamar, Psycho Cutter. Not enough to kill, though, whereas Leech Life, I believe, is 4 times super effective. Taking out Malamar.
I wonder.
It's looking rough.
I think this is going to be the same situation as last time. I think we might see a 6-0 sweep. Oh,
Cool blesses the reins, but goes down to EQ. Yeah, this is looking like
EQ kills everything on his team. It's over. And nothing kills with Buzzwole.
Damn.
Especially now that the rain has been set up, unfortunately.
Oh, with the switch out. Wait, why did... Oh, Guardian perhaps feeling some sort of pity?
No, not pity. He misread the situation super hard if you read the chat. Let's go ahead and back into this, right? He saw Houndoom come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and send this out. He saw Houndoom come out, predicted that Houndoom would OKO, right?
Right.
And that's why the switch.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. Houndoom would OKO, except for this little thing right here. Having the power of fire-type moves. Unfortunately, Buzzwole is not a super especially defensive Pokemon, but Rain just cuts the power by way too much.
So Guardian really did think that the Houndoom would take him out, but good Derpologist going for the double. Coincidentally, in their favor, as Hydration heals the burn and then burns itself again. Very funny. Ah, shit, we're back here again, though. Got the poison, at least.
Synchronized is not going to poison the poison type, unfortunately.
Nope.
Does he have Heal Bell, though?
Probably, it's Guardian. Although they switch out to Tinkaton instead.
This is going to be a little bit tougher, but switching out to that was actually the play there. But I think this thing might be choiced, actually.
I don't know if it is.
No, it isn't. No. Oh, Life Orb.
Break. Probably going for the read against Houndoom, maybe? Smart on Guardian's end to have kind of a tricky Tinkaton set. Usually they run full support and Megaton Hammer, yeah?
Yeah, usually that's exactly what they do. So actually having a little bit of coverage here and there is going to help them a lot. Ooh.
Oh, the curse. Guardian switching out, yep. The Derp switch as well. Nope, goes for the Hail Mary Overdrive. Critical hit, kills the Buzzwole. Fuck you for sweeping my team. I'm going into Houndoom.
Unfortunately, Houndoom not going to be enough to actually win this match. And that is game.
Wow.
Damn. That's rough, man. But a good game on Guardian's part. That said, there is one more match that we got to watch.
I'm seeing a lot of regrets for not saving the replay. I don't mean to look into the future or the past, per se, but I'm going to guess Derp maybe won this one?
I'm pretty sure that Derp won the set originally, but he didn't record it.
It's sad, but it's if this really does go the way I think it does, very noble on Derpologist's part, and
let's go ahead and watch
respectful.
it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
So we get to see Houndoom again. Vaporeon comes out. Flamethrower on the Vapor.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I just want to go ahead and say I just love burning yourself as a Vaporeon because now you can't get status. That's the one thing the Vaporeon's truly weak against.
I think Guardian did the same thing with Jolteon a week before. I remember drawing that thumbnail.
Absolutely fucking peak. One of my favorites.
Oh my god.
But let's keep watching this match. Scald comes out. He manages to survive with 11%. And I think he switches here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would switch. Doesn't have anything else for that, unfortunately. Vaporeon hard walls and just kills the Houndoom. Comes the Meow for a Flower Trick. Not going to do any damage, though.
At least he doesn't take 4 times damage to Leaf Seed this time. And switches out. Good boy.
Get the hell out of there.
Gets the read, though.
Like I said earlier, Guardian with plenty of reads these matches. Beast Boost, Bust Wall. The Flamethrower. Ooh, even with the crit, that doesn't do that much damage. This Mon is just bulky.
Gets the rest off. And Guardian's going to use Toxic, but it's not going to do anything to him. So what's going to happen next? Switching out to Vaporeon.
Yep.
And Houndoom,
still
if
sleeping.
This has early bird, it wakes up next turn, so let's see what happens, man. Ooh, using Wish.
Yep, Guardian doing their classic. The turn out of there. Avalog, I believe, walls this, being a steel type.
No,
and
it's
an overall defensive wall.
Unfortunately, not a steel type, Ice Rock.
Ah, shit. I said that like 3 times already, I think. Its fucking little talons look like razor blades.
Yeah, no, I don't worry. I thought it was a steel type the first time I saw it, too.
Oh, no, Houndoom, wake up! Oh, it doesn't kill.
No, unfortunately, the rain, specifically. It would have killed if not for the rain.
Not enough to make a substitute, though, so still a W for Derp's side. With hydration, it heals the burn. With the burn orb, it gets burned. Overcool coming out, desperate to do something in the rain. Tinkaton is going to take a ton of nothing because of poison type.
Liquidation comes out dealing 51%, and Brick Raid is going to be enough to send Overcool to the grave.
Damn. Guardian's still with all 6 Mons on his team, but significantly weakened most of them, so kind of an Ash Leon parallel here, as Derpologist is down to 4 Mons right now. With his Houndoom out against Vaporeon. Guardian going for the incorrect read, though, and Ice Beaming the Houndoom.
And Houndoom is going to survive now. Gonna get something eventually. Ooh, this is getting interesting.
Burn. Can't burn a fire type, though. What if Guardian's going to go for a Heal Bell to possibly save the Vaporeon? Derp smartly, though, going for a Nasty Plot. Now, but if he's really smart, he'll go for another one as Umbreon goes to protect. No, I'm wrong. I'm dumb. I don't know any reads. As it gets Toxic and trades a Flamethrower. Healing it back, unfortunately, with a Wish.
This is actually not the play for Guardian. I mean, this thing can Nasty Plot and rest at many times, and Guardian can't do anything about that.
Oh, this boy chuckling right now.
I could feel the palm rubs coming from Matthew's side of the field.
And the rest. But will he get the worm? Will the early bird rise? Here comes Mimikyu. Nope, fast asleep.
No, he wakes up next turn, though. Flamethrower comes out.
Break the disguise for sure.
Ooh, the music fitting perfectly right now. Oh.
Room.
The curse comes out on the Mimikyu. I love this set so much.
It's very interesting. I'm glad to be wrong. The Guardian is still running a very unorthodox Mimikyu set.
Yeah. But it's still, like, it's working out. Like, Guardian has been playing very well with it. Overdrive dealing 43% of damage, but the Wish is coming out. Protect. Volt Switch.
Volt Switch.
Fortunately, you wanted to hard switch there for the Protect. Did not get the proper read.
No, it doesn't kill.
Not yet, it isn't. Boom Burst coming out.
Get that 50 before you fall to the curse.
Oh shit, I think I know who's coming out now. Yep.
Houndoom.
Getting out as many nasty plots as it can before it gets toxic. But again, as we saw before, this doesn't matter, unfortunately.
He's plotting and scheming. He knows he's toxic. He knows he's +4 right now. He's about to sweep.
Houndoom with Early Bird stays asleep for only 1 turn. That's 1 turn that Guardian could do anything. But the burn is going to kill Vaporeon here. Oh, no, it gets the heal.
The Wish.
Oh, wait. Oh, unfortunately, Sludge Bomb does kill here, though.
Oh, I don't know if that crit mattered.
No, it did not, because he's at max special attack, brother.
Mm-hmm. Go for the Flamethrower. He's just firing on all cylinders now. Yeah, if Guardian's smart, he's going to send out something faster. Nope. Get the rest off. As the Trick Room is set up, guaranteeing that Houndoom is not faster than most of, if not all, the rest of Guardian's Mons.
He's forced to switch out there because they don't want to lose it. Earthquake not dealing enough damage to Malamar.
But here comes a Leech Life, taking it down.
Yep.
Guardian just seems to be stalling at the Trick Room right now. So not the Meow. Dies to Leech Life again, though.
But Trick Room is now gone.
It's Houndoom against 4 other Mons.
Houndoom does wake up here, though. Did not want to risk anything, so he used Flamethrower. I think that was definitely the smart play.
Toxic, smart.
Guardian playing very patiently, which is what he needs to do. If he gets too impatient, he's going to lose.
Smart anthropologist, though, to go for the offensive play there instead of going for another nasty plot. Because here comes the protect.
And here comes
and
the... Ooh.
Just firing still.
I don't think that was the play on his part.
No.
Avalok comes out, takes rest. I don't think Avalok does anything. I mean, unless it has an Earthquake or something.
Ice Fang misses. Not sure what the play is there.
Very, very close game from both players, though. Nasty Plot comes out, and here comes another Toxic, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. Guardian Smart, he'll protect here and probably block. Yep, here comes the protect.
But does it come another Nasty Plot? Ooh, and that means he can't protect this time.
Right, here comes a Flamethrower to obliterate Umbreon right now. Boom.
And that's all he needs. Otherwise, Mimikyu could come out and use Trick Room, but I don't think Mimikyu outspeeds the dog.
No, he does not.
Sludge Bomb, and that's game.
Damn,
Houndoom?
That's how it happened, huh?
Houndoom won the game?
Houndoom. Damn, how was Houndown playing this fucking Mon beforehand?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Houndoom won the game. Never in a million years did I ever think I'd see Houndoom, who is notorious for having one of the worst Mega Evolutions of all time, who is notorious for being a dog shit Pokemon, no pun intended, win.
But he's that dog.
Derp
PU, he's stinky, but he won with that shit.
He did.
In another dimension because of that was, you know, this was the bonus game.
Derp, you are a noble man, and I, as your friend, am going to respect your wishes. But the fact of the matter is, both players played out of their fucking mind.
Absolutely.
This is one of the best games I've seen in the entire draft. Definitely the best performance I've seen from both of these players in the entire draft. Absolutely stellar job. Both of you, congratulations. That was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And Guardian, congratulations. As much as I've been saying, yo, this should have been Derps, I still think the 2 games that you won were absolutely deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, I wish I had done something week 7 where you guys had to do one more match or something, because that would have been great to see. Both of you, fantastic job. And good stuff. Now let's go over to the next games. Wally Steam's playing, bro.
Damn. Could we take a break here real quick?
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for getting this far in the video. You know, Trevor's on break right now. This is Pedro from the future. I'm recording this the day that this is being uploaded. But I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you to everyone who participated in the draft, anyone that's watching these videos. I really appreciate you guys coming through, making the content wheel real. The only thing I really wanted to say is like, comment, and subscribe. If you have anything to say, if you're a participant of a draft, and you have something to say about any of your teams or anything you want to put on YouTube, go ahead and do that, because it does the thing with the algorithm, and that's only a good thing. And the other thing I'm going to say is I'm going to be streaming almost every day on Twitch, getting back on that train, so find me on twitch.tv at Drizzlefrog. Look forward to the next draft. More on that soon. Look forward to the interviews. More on that soon. And look forward to the epilogue. More on that soon. But let's get back to the actual video.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And we're back to the Pokemon Draft League. Wake up, gamer!
Yo, what the fuck is good right now?
Imagine if we got commercials on this shit.
Yo,
I want only Soccer Boppers commercials, you know?
Yo!
Moon Shoes.
Oh, Moon Shoes, that's
Soccer
facts.
Boppers.
No,
Yeah,
Moon Shoes is facts.
Yeah.
Moon Shoes! Moon Shoes! Something anime shoes. I don't remember what they say.
And Yo-Yo Ball. Don't forget anyways.
Yo Ball.
Yo-Yo Ball.
That shit was fire. T, why don't you give us a quick, like you said, it's Showdown Debugger versus Dan Tana. Both of these guys are fighting for 3rd place. Why don't you give us a rundown of the teams, man?
All right. Let's start with Danny first, since they're in the foreground. We got Iron Moth, this fucking sweeping threat with the photosynthesis. Probably booster energy in the back pocket to slurp down a monster and just do crazy speed or crazy damage. We got Swampert, non-mega, but I believe it's still pretty bulky mon, yeah?
Yeah, no, I mean, Swampert is a fucking phenomenal Pokemon in general. Mega or not otherwise, you know?
Mm-hmm. We got Crocodile, who's copying Swampert's stance a little bit there. Not sure what to say. Is that one bulky as well? It used to be one of my favorite mons, and I don't know shit about it now that I think about it.
Crocodile, it's bulky on the counter that has Intimidate, right? I mean, it still unfortunately loses to a majority of just one-hit things. It's not a bulky Pokemon in the basic sense, right? It could take a hit sometimes, but not always.
Right. Its typing is definitely not very defensive.
Not at all.
But next we got Diancie? That's Diancie, right?
Yeah, that's Diancie.
Right.
Rock, fairy type, very defensive. Very surprised that Danny's not bringing in Tyranitar, because Tyranitar and Diancie are a tried and true pair. Diancie has a move called Diamond something.
Storm, I think.
Yeah, Diamond Storm, thank you. Diamond Storm has a 50% chance to increase the defense of the Pokemon by 2 stages. And very fun, Sandstorm makes it so Rock-type Pokemon have 1.5 multiplier on their special defense. Meaning that this Pokemon under Sandstorm is almost invincible.
He's scary. At least it could be toxic and all that, yeah?
Yeah, of course. It's just a matter of, that's one of those things that's, I'm surprised never happened.
Yeah. I think we've seen Danny run a Diancie once or twice now. Not every time.
I think twice so far.
Okay.
But yeah, then we have Shaman.
We got the GOAT, Shaman. I mean, I don't know really else to say about it. The thing's gonna come out. It's gonna click Air Slash or Seed Flare and kill something. But it's looking like on a Photon side, there's really only one mon that takes it super effective, and one I think only one that takes it neutral. As I believe Victini resists it. Lurantis, does that resist?
Lurantis is a grass type. I mean, it dies to Air Slash.
Right, Air Slash.
But the big thing about this is Victini or Shaman always runs Earth Power. So this is gonna be a thing of, is it gonna be like, are we prepared for the Shaman or are we not? Because that's the Pokemon to prepare for every single time.
Absolutely, that's Danny's ace first and foremost.
Voted the most threatening Pokemon in the entire draft.
Free.
Yeah.
The Grandpa Salamis is pretty good too.
Yeah, Roaring Moon, a fucking phenomenal Pokemon. Let's not.
Oh no, yeah. It's not mince words. This mon's great.
It got one move knockoff, and then it was Ubers immediately.
That's how it be.
Yeah, you get a Pokemon that gets one move and can break a game is already a good Pokemon, but it also goes to show you how ridiculous of a move knockoff is.
Damage ain't nothing to sneeze at, especially if you lose an item too.
And then we got Photon Debugger's Pokemon.
Victini, which I believe is their debut of Victini.
Yep, this is Victini's first match.
That's cool. What does this mon do? Is it a sweeper kind of mon? Is it support?
Like all of the original 5 mythicals, it's got 100 on all stats, and it's got a wide move pool. It's not Mew levels of draft broken, but it's good,
Being that it's not as versatile as Mew.
Right, yeah.
Move pool.
Like a big thing about Mew in draft is that as a Pokemon, it's generally considered to be mediocre, right? But the reason why it's mediocre is because it costs points to pick Mew in draft. But in a draft,
didn't have that kind of draft though.
Right, in a draft where there's no points, Mew is considered probably one of the best mons on account of it can do whatever it wants. But here, Victini doesn't have that same kind of move pool, but still has a lot of power, having, I think, 5 signature moves.
It's got V-Create. It's got Searing Shot. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, it's got V-Create, Searing Shot, and then 6 because then it gets the signature moves from both of the legendary dragons. Fusion Bolt.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh my god, yeah. This one gets crazy amount of moves, man.
What the fuck? I was looking at it going like, man, this ability might be kind of good, but what do you mean it gets the fucking Zekrom and Reshiram moves?
It gets both of the Zekrom and Reshiram moves. Look, it gets Bolt Strike. It gets it also gets Glaciate.
Blue flare. Oh, it gets
It gets Blue Flare, Bolt Strike, Glaciate, and more. Honestly,
it gets Curums too. Jeez.
Yep.
But shoot, I mean, back to what I was initially concerned about it with, though. Its ability Victory Star makes it so your accuracy for you and your whole party is raised by 10%. So moves that have a 90% accuracy will hit.
Yep. It's
so
I believe is Victory Star for the whole party?
Yes.
Oh wow. Wow. I thought it was just for Pokemon outside on the field. That's crazy.
No, I'm pretty sure it's everyone. So, I mean, assuming I'm not wrong, Cerebi doesn't say anything more, unfortunately.
Okay,
assuming I'm not wrong and dumb and bad at Pokemon, are there any Mons on Photon's team that could benefit from this greatly? Like anyone with Stone Edge or anything? Oh, Lycanroc.
Hey,
Stone Edge.
Hey, look back at week 1, man. I'll tell you who. Honestly, any Pokemon can, but the one that actually benefits from it the most, if that's how it works.
Oh, shoot.
It's this
Mousehold.
Mousehold. Because that basically means it's holding Population Bomb and the Wide Lens. That mod gets all 10 of them. So, definitely gonna keep an eye out for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll quickly rush over through the other mons. We have Lycanroc, a usual suicide lead that can deal a lot of damage, actually, thanks to its ability in Tough Claws. We have one of the other two Contrary mons, and probably the best one in the draft on account of it getting Superpower and Leaf Storm, meaning that this Pokemon can actually do a lot. Superior's the poster child of Contrary, because it's just bulky enough to actually take advantage of it, but it can't fully take advantage of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this Pokemon actually genuinely can, which is very cool about it. Another Contrary mon, technically, but it is usually seen running Q-Charm, surprisingly. Unfortunately, its only real Contrary move is Superpower, and its attack stat is kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Belly Bolt, the ace of Photon Debugger. We've seen it run, I think, almost every single time the same set with Toxic, Parabolic Charge, Slack Off, and Soak, which, if it works, it works. There's nothing that needs to be said about Belly Bolt. Everyone knows it. I think it was voted, it tied with Marsh Shadow as a threatening Pokemon.
I mean, it makes sense. Photon used it very effectively. I think the only time it's ever really been shut down was when Photon was against Isaac, I believe, because of Zero Aura's Volt Absorb.
Yeah, that was the only time too. Here's the list. Yep, look at that. In what world?
Yo, it's me and the bad bitch I pull by being silly.
Him and his Goth GF.
Yeah, good for them.
Good for them, man. But yeah.
And then Mousehold, who
does a lot, honestly. Fucking Population Bomb, but does a lot. Also, Mon with 2 signature moves originally until it was given to another Pokemon, Tidy Up.
Mm-hmm.
A phenomenal move because it removes hazards and it's also Dragon Dance.
Yup. You would think.
Yeah.
You would think that would rocket this thing's usage up. You'd think it would make Furret any good.
No.
It's fine.
But it makes this Pokemon great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's UUBL, actually.
I think it's slowly rising because people are realizing that it's one of the only counters to Golden Go right now.
Yeah.
Because it's the only hazard removal that will work against Golden Go.
Yep. That tracks. It can also bite Golden Go with Technician.
It does not OHKO, unfortunately, because most Golden Goes run bulky nowadays. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Sorry. Let's get started with this match. Dantana versus Photon, as we're starting off with Bulky Boy Swampert and Davis the suicide lead Lycanroc is we're trading Lycanrocs back and forth. Got some nicknames on Photon's team. I think that some of them were used before, but I don't recognize them. Probably from oh shoot.
Yeah, I think
the commentary.
I believe all of the Pokemon are named after Digimon characters this time around. Davis being the main character from O2. We did that tracks. We did just watch the Digimon movie.
Nice rocks you got there, Davis.
yo. Flip turn coming out and switching out on Yoshino into Crocodile. Do we see a Leaf Storm? No, we see a Gunk Shot that actually KOs Yoshino, unfortunately.
Shoot the Gunk, unfortunately. And this boot is Moxie boosted as Davis comes right back out. Threatening Crocodile to leave. Interesting. Oh, right. Close combat.
Yeah, close combat would absolutely OKO this Pokemon, unfortunately. Let's see what Photon does here. Switches out.
To your boy.
JP.
I don't know the Digimon JP. All I could think of is Johan Petrikov as that boy. Tanks an Earthquake. And soaks Swampert, losing its ground type. Unfortunately, Bellybolt is not going to survive another attack as Photon has to switch back out to something else. And Amherst taking the flip turn. Not too well, now at half health. As it looks like Photon has to sack Bellybolt.
Yeah, unfortunately,
really doing a lot of damage.
That switch into that Pokemon was unfortunately not the best one. Knockoff already at 1.5 and unfortunately dealing enough damage.
Comes your boy Taichi. That U-turn does pretty good damage, but not enough to kill Crocodile. This thing is threatening as another knockoff. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, knockoff Moxie Pokemon is very good, but unfortunately, these switches are gonna completely sacrifice everything, and that's game.
That might be game. Yeah, I don't think Victini's gonna be able to solo anything.
No,
on the enemy team, especially at 26%.
Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done here. This is unfortunate, but at least it got a kill down.
That's rough.
Yeah, but that's only game one, man.
Units down, 5-0 victory for Dantana. So let's see what let's see how we change it up in game two. Hopefully, Photon doesn't let the rocks get up because that really slowed them down.
I think the biggest thing that they're gonna have to do this game is make sure that they don't let, even if the rocks are up, it's a matter of not switching as much as they did. A lot of those switches were very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, and as it seems, a lot of Photon's Pokemon are offense orientated, so they can't. It's kind of hard for them to safely switch. Here comes Iron Moth, quirked up on speed, which is going to be really dangerous as it's going to get hit by the fire. Not die to the fiery dance though.
Yep.
Wow.
It uses hidden power and deals an incredible amount of damage.
Not enough though.
Faints over here. Sent out Lycanroc, which does OKO Iron Moth with Accelerock.
It's 1-1 trade on both players' side.
Ooh, switching out the mouse hold, predicting the Stealth Rocks and getting the Tidy Up. This Pokemon is now buffed up.
Pop Bomb, unfortunately, on a rock type is not going to do a lot of damage.
No, especially with one with so much defense like this one, but still dealing plenty.
Yeah, almost half health. Oh, a half health, my bad. One
Another
more and this thing dies.
And yeah, no defense boost, unfortunately. I think
Seed Bomb instead to guarantee it, though.
Yep, very smart on their part, and I think this outspeeds everything, so Pop Bomb just wins the game, right?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it might just win the game. Because Swampert, with Seed Bomb, Swampert just... Oh, goes for Pop Bomb instead, though. Maybe to be safe, I suppose. Wait, what? It only hit twice?
Oh, yeah, so that means the Victini thing is not true. Because this thing, I'm so sure, is running...
It is, we saw it. That
yeah. So, yeah. Very unfortunate there. Accelerock dealing over 50%. Seed Flare not killing thanks to the Sash, allowing Lycanroc to revenge kill out here, actually. But he
see,
sends
like I
out...
said about the rocks.
Flip turnings into this Pokemon. Liger 0. But unfortunately, I think the win condition has been met here. If this thing Moonblast... Oh, that depends if it's faster or not. That's really going to be the deciding factor. Moonblast? Yep. I believe this is game here.
Sorry, I was looking up how wide lens worked. Because doesn't... It's a 10% boost to accuracy.
Yep.
Even without Victini, though, wouldn't... Pop Bomb has a 90% chance to hit. Wouldn't that mean it hits every time?
99% chance to hit with Victini. Or 99% chance without Victini. Meaning that the fact that those two miss means that Victini's ability does not work like that.
Right. Okay, I didn't know it was 99. I thought it went up to 100. Damn.
Yep. And as we're seeing here, the flip turn not really going to be enough as Photon Debugger completely gets the win here.
Wins game 2, 3-0.
Yep. Very smart plays from Photon, absolutely here. Very good patience, and overall, very strong showing from both players. I think definitely not the exact opposite. Dantana completely crushed game 1, but we definitely got to see some stellar playing, a lot of great patience, and a lot of good moves, sacrificing Pokemon that needed to go, and just ensuring that Dantana did not get a chance to actually do what he needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So very good job from Photon.
I suppose Lycanroc is a good answer to Shaman. I didn't realize with the Focus Band.
Yeah, it comes out. I mean, you know, a Focus Band, it only dies once, so it forces Shaman to either switch out or die, you know?
Yeah, eat another Excel Rock and die.
Yep. So let's go ahead and see if Photon can take that momentum to game 3.
So leading out with Excel Rock versus Crocodile. Guzma cameo. What's up, boy?
We're gonna switch. Not exactly the most fitting fucking theme. All right, let's go and see this game 3.
Start again. He's back at it, knocking off the Focus Sash. Going for the CC, taking down Crocodile. Very
good. That means their Rock Setter is now gone.
That is tough, though. That does mean that the strategy that I mentioned with Lycanroc means it's going to be hard to take out Shaman. So here comes the Air Slash. Doesn't kill this thing, though.
Uses Knockoff to get rid of the Life Orb.
Oh, that actually might be bad at the end because this thing mashing its head against the Life Orb might be what killed it. Oh, I could be wrong. Belly Bolt's pretty bulky as it tanks the Earth Power and sucks it right back up with a Parabolic Charge.
Yep.
Comes Swampert, though. Photon does not want to fuck around with that, and neither does Dantana, throwing out a Toxic, and Amherst catching it.
Swampert switching out into this Pokemon, and using U-Turn instead of Tidy Up. Get the buffs.
Maybe not confident that they could take a Diamond Storm?
Yep, using a lot of U-Turns in situations. Oh, that is not a good switch there.
This is going to be super effective, yeah, because it's Flying type.
And this Pokemon's very frail. This Pokemon is now dead, which is unfortunate. This was the win condition for the last game, too.
Oh, no. Well, it's still 4-4 against both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still a chance.
Photon gets the rocks off, but there's still a threat in front of their face.
Yep, they need to deal with this Pokemon as quickly as possible. If they got Toxic, that's going to be their best chance.
Got the defense boost, but it doesn't matter. This thing is special offensive. It doesn't do enough damage, though. It sure as hell doesn't heal enough. Oh, no, it has Calm Mind.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely need a Toxic, but I don't think we have it on this set. Parabolic Charge on the switch.
Safe switch.
Very smart. Because he knows he can get one Earthquake and get the win off here.
Yeah, Photon kind of has to stay in, though, because nothing else wants to take an Earthquake.
No, now that they lost their switch into Earthquake, this is going to be tough. Ooh, but they survive?
It lives!
Do they get the Parabolic Charge? Beautiful. Fortunately, I don't think it survives another one, though.
No, it doesn't. A lot of damage on that Swampert, though. That does help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that does also mean that... Oh, goes for the Tidy Up.
And the Population Bomb should kill. Ooh, it lived even a crit. That's massive. Population Bomb is going to do a lot of damage here. And I think this...
got that welfare income.
The only thing this doesn't outspeed is this. Oh, wait, no, it even outspeeds that. Oh, unfortunately.
Oh, it doesn't do enough damage as the Diamond Storm takes down the Mousehold. No. Oh, we're down to Victini. Send Headbutt. Oh, crit. Do we get a flinch? No flinch. Oh, that's a shame.
Very tough game. But not bad.
Dantana wins 3-0.
Not a bad game, though, still. Like, even though, honestly, the biggest thing here that definitely hurt was the sacrifice of an Amherst, which could have cleaned up the rest of Dantana's Pokemon, but unfortunately, still did pretty good, taking down 3 Pokemon, and if not for this Pokemon, which a great pick on Dantana's part, a Pokemon that originally I said was a bad pick, being the only thing that honestly won him the game.
Yeah, I have to agree that Dancy really surprised me. Same thing, like kind of similar to how Derpologist Houndoom surprised me, except this being more bulky than Sweepy.
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. The bulk alone managed to allow him to survive that seed bomb and get the kills that it needed to win the game. Putting a lot of work there, Diancie did. That was an incredible performance from this part. And from both players, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely a great game from both players there. Game 2, fantastic job on Photon, and games 1 and 3, good job on Dantana for sure. Both players did very good.
Still in the top 5. It's hard to be disappointed to lose that.
Yeah, I mean, Photon, it's not even top 5, top 4, 4th place for Photon Debugger, and 3rd place for Dantana.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this ain't a top 5 anymore. These are the better half of the players right here.
So does that mean we're down to the final 2 battle? Could we take a sneak peek at the standings before then?
Sure. Let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and tell you what the standings are. Right now, the standings are in dead last. We have a tie between Diwu, who is 1-6 with a win-loss of 5-12, and Isaac, who is 1-6 with a win-loss of 5-12.
Damn. Both players proving they might have been last, but they are not free to each other.
Yeah. In 5th place, we have... Oh, I'm sorry. 6th place, we have Guardian with 2-5, a 5-12 win-loss. And in 6th place, we have Derpologist, who is 2-5 with a 6-11 win-loss. Then in 4th place, we have Photon Debugger, 4-3 with a 9-7 win-loss. And K-Web with a 5 in 3rd place with a 5-2 win-loss. Meaning that last but not least is a fight between Drake and Zayas, who are completely tied, by the way.
Aren't they both also still undefeated?
Both of them are 6-0. Both of them are currently 6-0. Not just that, 6-0 with a 12-2 on each one. Drake lost to Diwu, one match to Diwu in week 1, and to Derpologist in week 2. And Zayas lost to K-Web in week 4, I believe. No, week 5. It was week 5, and then to Isaac in week 6.
Jeez.
And now it's time to figure out who wins between the two of them. All right. Without further ado,
we've definitely been looking forward to this.
Yeah. This is the last match of the draft, man.
What let's see. We got all our heavy hitters on both teams. There's Marshadow, Annihilate, Corviknight, CLODSIRE, Silvally, don't know the typing yet, and Weavile on Drake's team. Zayas.
Real quick, just to go through these Pokemon. Every single one of these Pokemon is a threat, and every single one of these Pokemon has been used spectacularly well by Drake. Corviknight, we've obviously the most popular Pokemon in the draft based on its weird moveset. But
that one time.
Weirdly, Drake has been utilizing it in a lot of very clever ways as a counter to so many Pokemon. Marshadow being the Pokemon everyone has been over-preparing for, and Drake just does not bring it, honestly. Annihilate, an incredible Pokemon all around, being able to bulk up and just take hits and dish them right back. We have CLODSIRE, which has been setting hazards left and right. Silvally, which does whatever the fuck Drake needs it to do for that match, being always used as a counter to whatever he needs, right? Or they need. Mm-hmm. And Weavile, which is without a doubt one of the most threatening sweepers of all time. Access to Triple Axle.
Yeah, I was going to say with this draft, it's access to Triple Axle and knockoff.
Yep. So meaning it can just do whatever it wants. But Zayas, not a slouch, having the single best Pokemon in the draft. And it's not who you think.
It's not Melmetal?
It's not Melmetal, no. So through my research, me and Zach have found out that Zach has probably the 3 best Pokemon in the draft. Melmetal being the 3rd best. The 2nd best is Dragapult, which he didn't bring to this fight. But the 1st best Pokemon a Pokemon that is always ranked highly in drafts, a Pokemon that is always sought after in draft, thanks to its incredible offensive typing, thanks to its incredible move pool, allowing it to run either support, offensive, special, physical, it does not matter.
Jeez.
Iron Valiant is the single best Pokemon in this draft.
And will
And
this NB threat be enough to take down this NB threat in Drake?
that's fire. Along with that, I mean, obviously a bunch of threats all around. Not a single one of these Pokemon is bad. And the same here, with the exception of Silvally, but as we see in this draft, this Pokemon does well in a format where it can change its type almost freely. So,
Or at least keep it a mystery before the battle even starts.
right, giving Drake a colossal advantage. And now it's going to be a fight between probably the most skilled player in the draft versus the most intelligent player in the draft.
We've all been excited for this. I really want to see how this ends up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we finish talking about Zeus' team?
Oh man, real quick, monster. All of these, ironically, Zeus has a lot of Pokemon that like clicking one move, because Dragonite likes clicking Extreme Speed, dislikes clicking Bitter Blade, dislikes clicking Leaf Storm, and Tapu Koko is
Iron Batch.
a double Iron Bash, right? And Tapu Koko is just a fucking phenomenal Pokemon. And one of the reasons why in this draft specifically, this is the best Pokemon is because the draft has access to Tapu Koko, meaning it doesn't need to run the Monster Energy drink.
It's gonna get the photosynthesis immediately.
Yep. So let's get the champion theme ready, man. What champion theme are we playing, man?
Personally, what I got is the Kahuna battle theme.
The Kahuna battle theme?
Yeah. I might be showing my heart a bit, but this has always been one of my favorites because it really shows how it's both a battle and a festival and a celebration of Pokemon at the same time.
No, honestly, this is one of my favorite battle themes. And it's fitting because one of the guys has Tapu Koko.
Oh, true!
Plus, it also fits because it feels like a song that plays between friends fighting, and from what I've learned, Drake and Zach have become very close after this draft. So shout out to you guys for not just making it this far, but for having a good fight between each other. But you guys have been waiting. I don't need you guys skipping the video. Let's play.
Let's fucking go. Good luck, have fun. Full caps for both players. Good luck, have fun. The Superior comes out as the Brat comes out and starts murking with the Spectral Thief.
Glare comes out, but Bratz eats the Love Berry, curing the paralysis. Drake saying, I was hoping to save that.
Drake with the anime line, hashtag ban Melmetal. Surviving both a Spectral Thief and a close combat. As here comes the Iron Bash, taking down, murking that Brat, and bringing out Drake's next Pokemon. What else has he got? Useless Ice. Edgelord ass name for Edgelord's ass Pokemon as it hits Click's knockoff and knocks that Melmetal out of the battle. Here comes number 2, Electric Boogaloo on Zay's team.
Can we just talk about, we're on turn 4 and already the 2 aces of both of their teams are gone.
Fucking hell.
But neither of these players are sparing any, they're sacrificing what needs to be sacrificed to give themselves the advantages they need. Neither player is fucking around.
We are swinging.
Yeah, Electric Train is set up as Maxie's
pet. Fucking yo with that name. When you step into Maxie's
Drake's name referencing the Pokemon villain cipher.
For Sneasler! Bro, they're really pulling out all the stats of this last battle. All these nicknames are fire! No discussion. Fire Silvally.
Using Psychic Fence to get rid of the fucking the wall, and also
the reflect and the multiscale.
Yep, getting rid of multiscale as well, taking a hit, and I think we're about to see Drake's trademark move, parting shot, sending out Corviknight.
For meddling.
That guy.
Eating this dual wing beat. Oh, and taking Rocky Hamel damage. Oh, very smart from Drake.
Oh my goodness, Drake came completely prepared, but Zach is not fucking around either.
Level 99 Dark Knight. A payback. Ooh!
Bitterblade comes out. It survives. Oh my god, is it about to take a
Here
full...
comes the payback. Boom! Dumb! And the crit! I don't think that mattered.
No, I don't think so either, but that was crazy. Hold on.
Check.
I don't know what fucking set Drake's running, but he, you know...
Let's just assume defensive.
They're always running some crazy nonsense, right?
Yeah. Against Cerulean Edge. Not payday.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit it. Payback.
Yo, it's Sunday. We ain't getting paid yet.
Ceruledge. Use Bitter Blaze. Hold on.
Payback does double damage when it's
So it would be
hit
100,
first.
right?
I think that killed, dude.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
With Rocky helmet too. Oh my god! Okay, let's keep on.
Gone.
Leaf Storm comes out and gets to a KO. Corviknight is a level 100 Dark Knight.
Oh no, I've been outclassed.
Simply outplayed. So Valley Fire
now
comes out.
Zayas has the advantage here. Both getting the glare off and the full para and his +2.
Ooh,
and
substitute.
Oh, another para.
Better lucky than good. Good quote. Gets the flamethrower off.
Well, the crit. I don't think that mattered though. As we go for the not bad.
Both of these players having it up for the fucking final fight.
I love it. Ice Shard. Forgot about that move being super strong on Weavile. We're 3-3 now. Dazzling Gleam, not enough to kill.
Ice Spinner. Wait, is this thing not running fucking a triple axle?
I don't know, but it used the spinner to get rid of the
terrain.
Ooh, smart. Okay. Yeah, if Zayas doesn't switch again, then Iron Valiant's not going to get the photosynthesis boost when it comes out. Hopefully Zayas isn't betting on that, as here comes Dragonite.
Getting
a toxic from behind the reflect.
Dual Wing Beat dealing some decent damage. No Corviknight this time to get the thing back. Oh, predicting a switch?
Unless it's a weird choice set, but I'm assuming it's predicting a switch.
Yeah, no, we already
go for it again. EQ, take it down that fucking TAPU KOKO. That was a read.
Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful.
Oh, here comes hashtag Ben Marshadow. Here comes the real threat. Quark the fuck up. Plus speed.
What are we saying?
Coming out to immune to the psychic.
Reading a psych. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we've learned it's especially offensive Iron Valiant set. Here comes the Ice Spinner. Good read on Drake's side as well, taking down both the terrain and the Dragonite. Ice Shard for the chip as it's going to go down to the Shadow Ball. It doesn't!
It doesn't, being fucking resistant to it. Ice Spinner comes out dealing 50% damage. Shadow Ball taking out the useless isolation. But I think we see the cards done here, man.
Yeah, here comes the Toxic just to make sure. We didn't even see Annihilate come out.
Oh my goodness. What an insane first match.
As CLODSIRE does what it does. I guess the double protect too. Damn.
Disrespectful. Didn't need it. Disrespectful. And saving one of his moves to keep it in the back too. Man, what
crazy game one.
Let's go ahead and review all of the moves that were used here. We saw Psychic and Shadow Ball, meaning that this mon still has 2 moves left. We saw Superior's entire moveset, which, by the way, Substitute on this Pokemon is fantastic. Great job on Zayas' part. One of the things that he and I actually discussed together, Reflect and Dazzling Gleam. Just a
no
good
volt switch or anything.
No volt switch. I mean, we only saw it go against Maxie's pad. Fucking awful. But also fire name. For Sneasler, only using Dual Wing Beat, which is all it really needed. In this match,
Dragonite.
at least. Dragonite, yeah.
Sorry, I saw you process that first.
Sarah Ledge only using Bitter Blade so far, right? And Melmetal only using Double Iron Bash, meaning that Zayas played very cleverly. Even though he lost, he managed to keep a lot of his moves a secret. Versus Drake, which only kept a Pokemon a secret. We have 3 moves from CLODSIRE, meaning 1 secret move is left. 3 moves from Silvally. 3 moves from Weavile. 1 move.
Every move from Corviknight.
And 2 from Marshadow, with all moves from Annihilate. We have a crazy match here, man. We have a crazy match coming.
Let's see game 2.
Let's see game 2. Sorry, I forget it's not where it normally is.
You're good. We kept it secret for y'all at home.
That's right, so y'all can see this shit, man. Database overloaded. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh.
Everyone's trying to watch game 2 right now. Okay. No, what's up?
No, that was game 3.
Okay, I was about to say.
So, fuck. Spoilers, shit.
Are you surprised?
No. Let's see how Zach wins then, alright? Because, I spoiled it. So let's go ahead and see how Zach wins.
You can cut that.
It's too late, man.
Whatever. It's too late.
I'm too hyped. Immediately switching.
Very smart. Draco for parting shot. Oh, it's giving a buff though. I wonder if Zayas read that. Very smart if so.
Let's see the glare into Brightbird getting it. Okay.
This might be physically offensive.
Oh my goodness. But this time it's not going to be able to get the payback. Unfortunately, it is fainted. Taking hit from the Rocky helmet, at least. Bad Metal comes out. Yep, getting rid of the Toxic. I mean, we already can see why Zeus is going to probably win this game. He's getting all the necessary reads he needs. Double Iron Bash coming out. And unfortunately, no Corviknight to deal with this monster of a Pokemon right now.
Yeah. Mandat attendance?
It's supposed
mandatory attendance?
Yeah, it's mandatory attendance. Again, all of their names are from the Cypher. We've seen them.
Oh, it survives a double Iron Bash, and here comes a big, strong Rage Fist, but not strong enough to take down Melmetal. This thing is tough.
Useless Isolation comes out. Most likely going to click Knockoff. Nothing wants to take this, right?
Bonk.
Choice Spec. Oh, no.
Well played, that's that. Oh, it's got a Sash.
Oh, looks like Drake gave up already.
Interesting.
Ice Spinner comes out.
Drake, but being up against the wall right now, I suppose it makes sense. Shadow Sneak takes down the Weavile, leading down to CLODSIRE and Marshadow.
Will-O-Wisp to burn Maxie's pad. The game is still going on. Looks like Drake might have just called it too early. Bitter Blade to
for
heal.
Shadow Sneak, this would honestly be really good for Drake because being able to Spectral Thief that +3 speed from Cerule Edge would be really, really good for him. Full skill from Drake. As they get a crit and take down that Mon.
We get to see a Reflect.
Goes for the Toxic, good.
Which takes out the multi-scale. Ooh, very scary game, but I think Zaze has a plan here, right? I mean, he's got massive advantage. So it's going to take... Yeah. Oh, the last move finally revealed. It's Recover.
Makes sense. I'm a little surprised it's not Spikes, but Recover is pretty necessary. What about Zaze is playing around with here? Oh, the Taunt. That's what it is.
But
not going for Taunt, though.
No, I mean, with the Reflect up, he'll be fine. He can take these... Oh, and the Burn as well. This is tough on Drake. But
the crit!
Gets a skill. Do we see another all skill?
Skill. Here comes Corked Up.
Taunt
ends. Ended at least.
Drake uses Protect.
Psychic. That's definitely got to kill CLODSIRE next turn. Drake cannot afford to switch right now.
No, absolutely not. Oh,
I'm wrong.
Especially defensive?
I think just bulky in general, I suppose.
Very true.
Zaze is switching a lot to deal with this CLODSIRE.
Oh, and we see a Toxic. That's tough.
Zaze probably going for the Taunt again. Let's see if... go for the Protect. That blocks Taunt, right? Nope, going for Reflect. My bad.
It does block it, though. You're right.
Drake might go for the double. Nope.
Does he go for Earthquake here?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
That should be enough to kill.
But I mean, he's still got a lot of problems in the back to deal with.
It's fucking CLODSIRE, man. That's my boy.
CLODSIRE fucking genetically fucking to deal with Zach's team right here, man. But Psychic enough to finally go down. All that's left is Marshadow.
If the Shadow Sneak doesn't kill, okay, good, it does.
But unfortunately, Marshadow's got a lot of things to deal with, and I don't think it kills here.
Yeah,
yeah. If he had Ice Punch, maybe.
Mm.
And Zeus won game 2. Yep, as we saw. But, ladies and gentlemen, that means that there's one more game between these two incredibly data. Fucking Christ, man. There we go. Game 3.
Game 3.
All right, man. Let's see it, man.
Change it to something else. It's the last one.
I mean, let's do it. I know exactly what, right? We did the Kahuna theme, so let's play the Kukui battle theme. All right, bro. The final battle in the draft.
It's time. 1-1. Drake versus Zach. Who will be defeated at week 7 of the Pokemon Draft League?
Let's find out, baby. Maxie's pack comes out first, and immediately into a switch. Probably predicting the Toxic.
Blocks it, as he's got to block this Earthquake.
Trying to see what move he's probably thinking about using. Alave comes out, takes a Thunder Punch, and is paralyzed. Very unfortunate. All skill.
All skill. Oh,
oh, but Zach spelled it wrong. Gets a nailed it from Drake. Double Iron Bash dealing crazy damage. Does he get Parahaxed?
All Parahaxed. Paragods be kind. And yet, on that day, they were not. Gamer word.
Oh, Tapu Koko versus
Corviknight.
Corviknight, not a great matchup. Uses Body Press and switches out into Maxes. We see these two Pokemon dance around each other a few times now.
Send up a Reflect again. Bolt switch, crit hit. Temtem does not have crits. When's the Temtem drop? Never.
Never.
I will not be there.
Temtem draft coming soon, yo. That's all I'm saying. We get to see a Shadow Ball from Drake dealing not any damage, but it is actually getting rid of Multiscale and Parting Shot to decrease the power of this Pokemon, using Dual Wing Beat and getting hit by the Rocky Helmet each time.
It's a hard hat holiday. Respectfully.
That's right.
We'll get the Multiscale back with the Roost. U-turn knocking it back down, though.
Is he going to throw out a Toxic?
I would if I were him.
Into the Lumberry, though.
Spider-Man maybe between Superior and Marshadow. We both knew. Players keep coming out. As Drake is prepared to get Parahaxed again, the Brave Bird, unfortunately, resists.
Switching out to CLODSIRE yet again. These two keep meeting up, man. Taunt comes out.
These two have such a turbulent relationship. Meeting up like this. So mean. Always taunting. A story of star-crossed love.
Oh my goodness, man. This game is going crazy so far. These switches are non-stop. Both players are playing out of their fucking mind. I can't even keep up with all of it. We're getting to see a Protect on Drake's part, most likely to predict what's coming up next, get a little bit of healing on us.
Zeus, I believe, predicting the switch going for a Bitter Blade, because I would not have done a lot to CLODSIRE. Poltergeist, not enough to kill, though.
No. Ground type. It will take all the damage.
Oh, right. I thought it was a fire type move.
It is a fire type. No, it's a Bitter Blade is a fire type move. Ground does not resist fire. We went over this with Nido King, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone forgets. Don't worry. Melmetal comes out, and we get another recover from Maxie's pad.
This is bad. It's going out to Corviknight to take the Rocky Helmet damage. Hopefully. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe.
But these paralyzes are screwing Drake over pretty hard, as he normally would outspeed this Pokemon, but unfortunately that's not going to be it.
Yeah. Zeus having all 6 Pokemon out right now.
Zeus.
Seaberry.
Oh my god, being able to resist. This was specifically engineered to fuck Marshadow's day up.
Was this Drake's or Zach's plan? So glad I've been careful, Drake screams. Lives the Poltergeist, another Shadow Ball, not enough to kill, but the Toxic will.
Oh my goodness, an absolutely stellar fucking set on Silvally. Silvally continuously proving that it is probably Drake's true ace.
Being so versatile.
The lovers
These
are back.
Again. Well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers.
Sorry, hi, babe. Ooh!
Earthquake actually killed that time through the burn.
CLODSIRE killed his... bye, babe.
So rude. Survival of the fittest, babe.
And after all that endearing taunting, I thought they did a toxic relationship. That's stupid. But right now, Drake is... oh my god, they're still tied. Every single time one of them loses a Pokemon, the other is losing it too.
Yeah. Although it looks like Zach's starting to set up. Here comes the Leaf Storm. Oh, this is looking bad. Luckily, here comes Weavile. We know what he's got. Not Triple Axle. Never mind. I forgot what he got.
Oh yeah, Triple Axle would have been great here.
He do got the Sash at least, as another Ice Spinner does kill.
Oh man, this game is crazy, man. Ice
Spinner, not enough.
And he is now down. His fastest Pokemon is dead. I think Marshadow comes out here.
Shadow Sneak.
They're both down to 2 Pokemon.
Unfortunately for Drake, it's a burned CLODSIRE who's going to be less than half health. and their ace. Well, Zach already has his ace, I believe, full health in the back.
Both of them do. CLODSIRE's at 7 HP.
Melmetal's at 7%. Wait a minute, this is close. I'm wrong. Wait a minute. Goes for the cover. Very risky play from Zach.
Yeah, I mean, does Earthquake kill here? I mean, it's burned, so maybe not. This thing has incredible defense. So the question's going to be, does that Earthquake kill? Double Iron Bash?
Doesn't kill. The flinch. This move flinches? Fuck.
Oh, no.
Hold on, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Marshadow with Shadow Sneak in the background. KLODSIRE gets to protect.
Drake not knowing the double Iron Bash has a flinch chance. Like, very few people know that, actually. It's a 10% chance.
Why would you? That's dumb. Why would you think that flinches?
Double Iron Bash.
Melmetal as KLODSIRE goes down. It's Marshadow versus the world. Shadow Sneak takes down Melmetal.
But unfortunately,
has to contend against Dragonite,
which is a Pokemon that we saw beat it last time. Unfortunately, that's game.
The dual wing beat. 1, 2.
And that is game.
All skill.
And absolute.
Falls.
For the first time in the draft, Drake loses in an incredibly, ridiculously close game, mind you. A game where I genuinely have no fucking idea if this Earthquake would have killed or not. Let's calc it.
Melmetal, KLODSIRE. Let's just assume the normal sets.
Yeah. It's burned. So, what fucking Christ. What do we turn that on? Yeah, so by the way, to everyone that feels bad about not knowing how the calc works.
Status.
Where?
Above Salt Cure.
Oh, there. But I think it would have killed.
It killed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. The final match between these two players was decided by flinch. Now, that is to say, there's so many things that could have gone different in any of these turns, man. In any single one of these turns, anything could have changed, and the victor would have been more obvious. And I think at the end of the day, what that tells us is not that Zach or Drake are more skilled players, but rather that this match was dead even. This is exactly what a high-level tournament match looks like. The highest level. Back and forth, nonstop. Both players basically nails on the ground, being pulled away from every situation. Drake, a player that always keeps control of a match, against Zach, a player who understands everyone that they fought so far. Both players are without a doubt equal in every single way. And honestly, I cannot be more happy to say congratulations to Zach for taking it all home with the draft.
Congratulations.
Yeah. When whichever one of you won, I think it would have been the player who was going to win it from the beginning. So, both of you, congratulations for making this far. Drake, an incredible performance from you, nonstop, being probably one of the players that me and Trevor like the most.
You do got some goofy sets.
We rooted for you a lot. But I'm beyond happy to say, Zach, congratulations. You fucking killed it today, man. That's that, man. That's the draft.
I need a cigarette, man.
Man, let's go through Zach's stats so we can.
Oh yeah.
Zach sent me his stats. Let's go ahead and do this so we can upload this video as soon as possible so everyone else can see everything. So
let me see the stats.
Zach's
They're here.
Stats. Zach's stats, as we have now established, we already went over the overall score. So let's go ahead with second place, Drake, with 6-1, win-loss of 13-4. Absolutely stellar performance from Drake. Getting non-stop fucking monstrous kills, just generally performed incredibly well. And Zach with 7-0, 14-3, meaning that even though they beat Drake, it wasn't free. Not even close, honestly. Kind of the opposite of free. Both players had to struggle a lot. And what an incredible match in every regard. So good job, guys. Longest battle to date is still 78 turns. Derpologist versus Dwoo, Week 5, Game 2. And shortest battle to date is still K-Web versus Guardian, but with a newcomer of also 11 turns. A fight we just saw. Week 7, Game 2, Guardian versus Derpologist.
Was that the who was the sweep with that? What was that?
Malamar.
What was that?
Malamar sweep.
Yeah.
Very cool to see Malamar sweep like that, man. Pokemon with the highest kill count overall. Zeraora with 19 KOs. Melmetal with 16 KOs.
The double Iron Bash.
And Skeledirge with 15 KOs.
Oh, he wasn't here this week, but probably Torch Song.
Yeah, it was Torch Song. Players who used the most amount of unique Pokemon was Derpologist, Photon Debugger, and Dewu with 16 unique Pokemon, meaning they used all of their Pokemon. Guardian, Zayas, and Drake with 15 unique Pokemon, meaning they did not use one of their Pokemon. Interestingly, Guardian switched one of their Mons, so that means I think Guardian didn't use two of their Pokemon.
Wait, both Zayas and Drake didn't use one of their Pokemon? Who'd they not use?
Drake didn't use Ninetales, either forms of Ninetales. But Drake did two swaps, so they also didn't use Bibarel. And I think they used the Pokemon they swapped Bibarel for. I don't remember who it was.
I believe... Was it Wobbuffet?
No, Wobbuffet's been with them for the beginning.
Oh.
And K-Web with 14 unique Pokemon. K-Web switched out Haxorus for Diancie.
That just leaves
Isaac with 10 unique Pokemon, if I remember correctly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isaac and someone else.
No, it's 8 players. There's 3 here, and there's 1 here.
Oh, I didn't see 3, sorry.
Yeah, good. These names are a lot longer than these names.
Mm-hmm.
Player with the most Pokemon not KO'd at the end of the game, Zayas with 46, K-Web with 42, and definitely Drake with 38. Players most used move, Guardian used Substitute 23 times, K-Web with Calm Mind and Air Slash 19 times, Repalogist with Swagger 36 times. Zayas with
7.
Zayas with Double Iron Bash 24 times, Photon Debugger with Parabolic Charge 20 times, Dewu with Earthquake 32 times, Drake with Protect 32 times, and Isaac with Recover 43 times. Most used Pokemon per player. The grand champion of this is Umbreon, being used every single match, and Talonflame and Zeraora being used every single match.
Respect to you, stubborn boys.
Yeah. Shout out to Guardian for using Umbreon every single time, but generally having different teams.
Yeah.
And shout out to Isaac for Flare Blitz, man. You're the champion of that.
Flare Blitz is a hell of a drug, man.
It is. K-Web, Iron Moth, and Shaman Sky 6 times. The only time Shaman wasn't used was against Drake. Gliscor 6 times, which was this time when it wasn't used. Zayas with Dragapult, Iron Valley, and Tapu Koko Melmetal. Someone who didn't really have to stick to one Pokemon because Zayas had probably the strongest picks in the entire draft by a long shot. Photon Debugger, Lurantis, and Bellybolt 5 times. Dewu with Caesar 5 times.
Yeah.
And definitely Drake with Silvally 6 times. Who is definitely, I would say, their ace.
Yes, easily dethrones Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, 100%. Amount of unique moves per player, probably my favorite stat. 64 moves from Guardian, 41 moves from K-Web, Herbologist with 74, Zayas with 58, Photon Debugger with 58, Dewu with 58, Drake with 66, and Isaac with 36. And that's that. But there's one more thing.
Oh.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and announce the awards.
Oh, we got awards. I forgot about this.
That's right. So hold on, let's play some
Yahoo!
Let's play some Hall of Fame music, man. No, not the song
not
Hall of Fame, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen. To end this draft off, we're going to be giving some awards to a few of the players. All of these suggested by a couple of the people. Now, I will say there's a few more awards that need to be given out, and we'll go ahead and do that in a follow-up, epilogue video. But for now, everyone's been curious. Who won the Cybertron Award, which is a fire name for the award, Most Missed Status Moves, with Dewu winning with 7 missed status moves. Let's give a round of applause. That's right. By a lotto ticket, the player who's gotten the most crits, with the winner being definitely Drake with 15 crits. Mr. Sweeper, the player with the most 2 O's, which is a tie, 4 matches, of Definitely Drake and Zayas. The Struggler, the person that has been pushed to the most game 3s, being a tie between K-Web and Zayas. The Special Snowflake, the person with the most unique moves, unique mons, and unique items. The winner for that is our Special Snowflake is Derbologist4. He has 60 unique mons, 74 unique moves, and 24 unique items. Tried and tested. The least unique moves, mons, and items, this one is obvious, goes to Isaac with 10 unique mons, 36 unique moves, and 13 unique items. Victory at a cost. The person with the most fainted Pokemon in a winning match, which was definitely Drake, with 40 total Pokemon fainting in a winning match. The Juggler, the person with the most switches and pivots. And that goes to definitely Drake with 119 pivots and switches.
Yup.
Obvious. The Steadfast, the person with the least switch-ins and pivots, which goes to Derbologist4 with 54 pivots/switches. Just for anyone that doesn't know about competitive Pokemon, switching is super fucking important. In singles, right? It's super important. So 52 is still like a good number. Just crazy. Twitter's Finest. I know
when to hold and when to fold. Oh, Twitter's Finest. I forgot about this one.
Twitter's Finest is the player who used Toxic the most, which goes to Isaac with 20 times Toxic. This one is missing its name. So we're gonna go ahead and call it the Killer.
The Killer.
KO'd with the most amount of Pokemon.
Okay.
So it's whoever killed, out of all the Pokemon, like at least one of their Pokemon got 1 kill. Which for Guardian and Drake, it's every single Pokemon they used in the draft got a kill. So that's 15 for them. This one is the person who used the most amount of moves. So the I wouldn't say the Experimenter. We'll call it the Move Tutor. That's good. The Move Tutor goes to Drake, using a total of 408 moves. The shortest games on average. That is, let's see. Let's go with the Speed Booster. Okay.
Okay, that's better than what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
The 60-second king.
The 60-second King Award goes to Zayas with 21.4375 turns on average. And the Marathon Runner, or the Marathoner, I suppose, with the longest games on average, that award goes to Daewoo with 31.2941. And that's all of our awards today. Thank you to Zach for, as usual, his sack stats, and for this as well, because he's the one that did all of this.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach. So, with that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, is there anything else that we want to say before we turn off Week 7?
That was some good-ass Pokemon.
That was some good-ass Pokemon, man. Guys, I know some of you are probably bummed out that you didn't get the last win, but holy shit. Week 7, all of you performed.
Y'all really lived up to Week 7. Like, everyone played out of their goddamn mind.
Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, you guys fucking killed it this week.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing else to say, man. I got nothing else to say. You guys did great. I'll see you guys in the epilogue. I'm not gonna promise anything. I'll see you in the epilogue. I'll see you potentially in the interviews. But above all else, I'll see all of you, except for Drake and Zach, in Draft 2.
Let's go.
And I can't wait to see our new players perform. Alright, let's give these guys one final bye. Everybody, bye!
Bye!